Hey everyone, welcome to Legends of Podcasting. I'm Stu.
I'm Ross.
I'm Rob.
And we're here for episode 3, season 1 of Secret Invasion. So last week's Secret Invasion, we had Rhodey throwing a smackdown on Nick Fury. Being like,
Is he?
no bitch! Drop mic, you're
Do you think
fired!
that was a bit out of character and he's a scroll?
I mean, everyone's a scroll.
Everyone's a squirrel. Yeah.
But he was very out of character.
I mean, he was pretty pissed. He just got grilled by Slovakia. He was going to carpet bomb.
Yeah.
And then, like, just because of... I mean, it's weird how they're like, oh, Nick, I can't believe you did this. They haven't gone, hey, Nick, did you do that? Or is this a bit of a twist? Because that was what they usually do, which I thought was a bit weird. So maybe, I mean, I wouldn't doubt that maybe that would be a scroll.
You know, a way to keep Nick, make sure Nick's completely out
They
there.
keep trying to push him down, right?
Yeah.
Like, keep breaking him. Like, like all your friends
Well,
think you're useless.
A lot of
like,
the conversation I've seen around the show online has been around that. It's like, is this part of a devious plan, or is this just a really poor characterisation of Nick in the show?
I mean, I know,
that's why I think Mariah Hill's still alive.
You think?
And he's playing dumb and stupid.
That was a long game con.
Yeah, and he's playing...
oh,
those
he
two...
does do the long game.
He was, She was shot in the chest by Gravik, but...
Yeah, that's right.
Could have been anyone.
Could be...
You think about it...
Mission Impossible just going, I'm not really sure, but I'm a...
Listen, Natasha did that in
Winter
Soldier, didn't she? With the older lady in the
true.
council. So.
He killed Natasha?
Yeah.
Jesus.
When did this happen?
No, it's like that. She was Maria Hill.
Yeah.
So we'll kill Black Widow, but we keep in Maria. That's all we need.
Well, we got her sister, so
Mariah,
we don't need her.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So they could have used that same technology, right?
I mean, I don't know. It's. I think there's going to be lots of twists. I got the feeling it's going to get to like maybe the penultimate episode and then be like, ha ha ha, and do like flashbacks of like, we thought this happened, actually it was this, and this was this, and this was like, they do. I got a feeling that might happen.
It was Douglas Scott on the Royal Mask the entire time. Yeah, with a weird Scottish accent.
Oh god, I'd get away for you if it wasn't your pesky kids. Scooby-Doo's coming into it and everything. So yeah, it was a pretty intense scene between two, I think, and even I did like at the end Nick Fury being like, I'm Nick Fury, even when I'm out, I'm in.
Yeah. Well, finally woke up a bit. Like,
Yeah, exactly. He's like he sort of had enough of it. But yeah, we had that. Obviously, Maria dying. We had that great scene between Talos and him on the train about finding out there's a million Skrulls living on Earth.
Not the fact that they've just gone off to find a home, it's they couldn't find one, so they all came here.
Yeah, they answered the call. And I did love the line where like humanity can't even deal with can't even live with each other, let alone an alien
Yeah, but it's
species.
weird how they're fine with the Asgardians.
Well, I mean, they just stay in Norway.
Exactly.
Just find another little bit of land. I mean, you can't really argue. Like, when did you go up to the Young Girls and be like, can you fuck off, please? And they're like,
Yeah, because they're with the Skrulls as well.
Yeah, okay.
It's a bit weird they kind of forgotten that Asgard is like...
Yeah.
What if
Well,
you
the entire
Asgardians...
goddamn planet seems to have forgotten there's an island-shaped hand.
Yeah, exactly.
In the middle of the goddamn Pacific at this point in time. So
Yeah.
it's like,
That is true as well.
oh, and the head. There's a bit of a head sticking out as well.
Yeah.
So,
It's just a bit weird
Anyway.
how they kind of forget about some
Ah, yeah.
mistakes.
I don't know. There's not a million Asgardians, I guess. There's maybe only a few
There's
thousand.
still quite a few. They're not...
But they give backup. They'll be like, we're under attack. Asgardians,
Yeah.
go!
Skrulls could be a backup. He's friends with them, isn't he? He's been known them for 30 years.
Well, some of them are idiots, apparently. Don't listen to him. Anyway, sidetracking, guys. Not all of them idiots, though, because one of them married Nick Fury. So
Apparently so, yeah.
he's married. That's got a quite interesting twist. Maybe about why he's so committed to it. And it kind of feels like maybe Gravik was kind of like his...
Adopted son.
or someone that he like really mentored and stuff. What's the other big thing that happened? There?
Coleman...
Oh yeah. Towards that guy found out about the Doctor, who looks like she's creating MCU's version of Super Scrolls. Because they can't use Fantastic Four right now. They have to wait for a few years for the film to come out. So they're like, well, let's do a Mark 1 version of the Super Scrolls and have Groot stretching and Extremis firing.
Extremis fire breath. So that Asgardian
Black
beast.
Dwarfs.
Being strong, and then we have the Frost Giant
Frost,
somehow
like
turning invisible.
A frost beast. Oh, well,
Yeah.
he's going to use frost powers rather
Yeah, I
than...
know.
Yeah.
Somehow
still
turning.
blue?
Yeah, it's kick counts.
It's ice, you can't see me. It's just like...
It's reflected.
Yeah. We go. Where'd he go? Go Scar. So yeah. So lots of stuff happens. It's sort of building up quite a lot. So it's only 6 episodes. So
Oh, and he took over the sort of council as well.
Yes.
oh god, yeah.
And most of the
yeah.
council is made up of
Yeah.
UN,
President,
Prime Minister,
Prime Minister.
Yeah.
like various news agency hosts as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, lots of people. There's an interesting line I think you brought up last week was when the woman who didn't go with him was like, it's not the reason we're here.
Yeah.
It's not because we were
We didn't fight hard
keen,
enough.
we were too keen to get
Too
towards.
keen
It kind of
to get
feels like
involved.
they
It's
started it,
Yeah.
and they're going to start it again here as well. So
Started it, or at least weren't exactly the victims they've been making out.
And they're going down the same history as well, aren't they? They're
Yeah.
not learning anything.
exactly, yeah. So it's quite an interesting twist on that. So hopefully we'll find out a bit more about maybe the history of that. I think that was...
That was most of it.
That was it, yeah. So yeah, let's jump into this episode, find out what's going to happen in episode 3. Just before we jump into this episode of Secret Invasion, just want to thank everyone who's been supporting the channel over the past week. We really do appreciate it. If you're watching this right now and you're not subscribed, please
Must be a scroll.
Yes, yeah. Stop being a scroll. Stop being a scroll. If you're not a scroll, click on the button just to prove it.
And if you are a scroll, there's a million of you out there.
Yes, that would be great. If we got a million subscribers, that would be amazing. As I say, this show's for you, scrolls, so click on that button. And if you're already subscribed or you want to support us even more, head over to our Patreon. We have the full reaction of this episode, the rest of this season, and loads of other shows that we've reacted to over the years. So please go and check those out. So let's jump into this episode of Secret Invasion.
Everyone ready?
I do always worry when someone puts a gun down near their because it accidentally fires. It's like, why would you put it there? Put it behind, put it in your back, at least so it shoots your ass and not as painful.
I mean, why did you join the Resistance, Beta?
Fuck shit up.
I was mauled.
You joined the same reason I did. Faith in our future. Faith is built on risk.
So sorry, I forgot my knife. Wait, there we go.
It's been a while since I've done this.
New identities.
Officer servant, who are they? UN?
And the head of the UN's already, unless he's maybe trying to betray him again. Is it ready?
First candidate.
Should have an arc reactor. They just don't know how to do it. Tony Stark built this in a cave.
I'm not Tony Stark.
Look, scraps.
Reminds me
Wait,
more
I am.
of Doc Ock. Power of the sun.
Oh, test subjects.
Members of the council.
This place is not clean.
Now, at the council meeting, I told you I had a plan for taking Earth as our own.
That guy looks so much. He could play an amazing Godfrey thingy from DC.
The old guy, you mean that?
Yeah. White hair.
The only way we can counter that, claim this
I know you
planet
mean.
as our home.
It
In
flags
the
off in just as
Yeah.
And
The
we no
British
longer
there,
just
Ralph
change
Fred.
faces, change powers.
Played by
We're going to be uniquely
Curry.
programmed weapons.
Tim
of mass
Curry.
destruction. Super squads.
Yeah! Name dropped it, bitch!
Goes the R up or Navy.
And while they're at each other's throats,
Are you going for that
break
snub?
their backs.
Nuclear sub. Oh,
Yeah.
Next phase.
I'll invite you to join me in the extinction of the human race.
Oh, they actually name dropped Super Skrulls.
Yeah. Why do you want to save the planet? Because I'm one of the idiots that
He
lives
lives on
it.
It's even weirder that the Skrulls didn't know about Hydra. If they've been infiltrating all these
Yeah.
positions of power for 30 years.
Not New York City.
Back in time.
The year after he did that speech, right?
Yeah.
Maybe that's his wife,
Looking for someone?
Yes, I am.
What does she look like?
right? Hard to say.
That depends on what day of the week it is.
Sit here while you wait. She won't mind.
Lara?
This should put Dracov's men on their heels.
Looks like they already have. This new face of yours is...
Beautiful.
I like it. It would look better on my floor. My bedroom floor.
Wow.
Who is she?
Well, that depends on where this goes.
No. There's a rule. Not being.
Our unit doesn't exist, Fury. That means I don't work for you.
Good loophole, I like it.
That's an intrigue.
Take this coffee to go.
It's the aging of tech is getting better.
Yeah, it looks great, doesn't it?
How can we watch that poison?
Even a broken clock's right twice a day.
Is it supposed to be soft or hard boiled?
Poached?
Best way.
It's cooked differently up in space. Do I dare ask what calamity must have transpired to bring you home? It has been years. Darling, you are Nick Fury. I never harbored any illusions about
Even when
the
you're out, you're in.
necessity of
She knows all about that. The smallest glass of orange she's ever.
I retired.
Any plans for the downtime?
You know, I never cared much for golf, so...
He loves golf.
Revenge.
And shooting range.
You been in touch with Grover while I was gone?
And why are you asking me that?
'Cause I just need to be sure
About what?
who you become.
I became a widow in your absence. I wept on your pillow every night. And just when I thought I had gotten past that, you came back in the blip. And silly me, I thought we were going to undo all the pain together. Go back to the way we were. You just up and vanished again. Only this time it was voluntary. Who I became in your second absence. I became me. The me I was before you.
Does that mean she's gone to work for him?
Ignore it because of me.
I don't have that information at hand right now. You two, take care.
Suspicious.
Something important.
Nope.
Liar. I am curious why he just upped and left after he got blitzed back. Can you explain that?
That's what he felt like he wasn't in
There's
control.
lack of faith.
Right?
He keeps saying like lack of faith as well, like hinting that he was scared.
Something he couldn't control, right? He's always been one step ahead.
What is it?
He couldn't be a step of that.
Rogan.
What about him?
Someone told the cops where we were headed. And only we knew that. It's hard for Brogan to confess to something he didn't know.
But you killed him anyway.
Brogan, under torture. I imagine when they asked him where they could find you, he was forced to make an educated guess.
Is that what you do?
I'd lie.
You haven't had Olivia Colman shoving needles in you yet.
Yeah, into your ass.
It was Brogan. He was weaker than you thought.
How could she have done it? She was driving. I didn't trust you.
See you tomorrow. Early. You coming with me?
Oh, someone's making some money. London?
Your father called for a parley. Apparently we're being about you.
He could tell me that on the plane. It's British in the background.
It's
Well, it's not American because it's
Ryan
Drive.
Drive, yeah, that's what I thought. That's the only other place that's been this show. So.
And it's not Japan.
Playing with Neptune's coordinates.
Yeah, British number plate.
Yeah.
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 It's
London.
London.
It's so small in that car.
Yeah. Put the seat up a little bit.
Just keep pumping it up.
Pump up the seat. Oh, so she is helping him. Or someone.
Yeah, everyone else there is
all
strong.
these big men for one paint. Statesmen of World War One. Well, you know the difference between statesmen and soldiers. You see, because one lot spends the war posing for pictures, while the other does all the killing. Fat, smug smile on his face.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Brave. You asked for parley, so let's parley, shall we? Come on.
Stop talking crap and let me get on with it then.
Thank you, love.
Well, he's putting those cubes in the line.
Yeah.
Well, you just give an empty cup.
You want some?
What I want is for you to stand down.
You know, I would be doing us both a favor.
I just put you out of your misery. Say the word.
For the honor meeting. Well, it wouldn't be proper, would it? The general challenging his subordinate tonight. Guys in the car. Want to come say hello?
You want to be very, very careful. You should be grateful that I haven't sent her back to you in a body bag yet. That's what this is all about, isn't it? You're going to take our people to the edge of extinction with a war with the humans.
All these miscreants know is murder.
You don't understand the first thing about humans. They're at their most formidable when they're threatened
Except we can't
by a common
protect
foe.
it, or we damn sure will avenge it.
Have you forgotten how we fight? Do you think I'm going to let you continue this war under the cover of anonymity? I'm going to tell every army on Earth who it is that's attacking them. You'll lose the element of surprise. Then you'll be the author
Of our people's extermination.
That's where you're wrong, because you see, they will see the difference. We will show them. We who haven't been infected.
So then Gaia stays with me then, is it?
My daughter's name stays out of your mouth.
John Wick 4 all over again.
Oh, definitely John Wick 4.
It bloody is. Oh, that's
Oh,
his
well, that's
express-
Tremis.
Yeah,
He's already scrolled
he has
himself.
been gone, yeah.
Well, surely you see his hand next time and be like, wait a minute.
Yeah. Interesting. So he's already a Super Skrull.
I believe.
This is yours.
Thank you.
Oh, that's who Gaia's working with.
Yeah. Well, that's Gaia.
Hey, it could be Gaia. Yeah. Can't trust anybody.
Yeah. Well, as we just found in the cafe, everyone's a goddamn scroll.
He's following that person, isn't he?
He's going to his car
Oh, yeah.
and she's now going to be in it because it's her.
That was that old man. Go well?
Sure. Yep.
Dad just stabbed me in the hand.
He also said I couldn't speak your name anymore, so I'm going to call you
Yeah.
Tits McGee.
Yeah. Number 2.
Yeah.
Alright, a
You
fry up.
really gonna eat that plate of dog?
Had
Don't
fry up.
be
in
insulting
so
a
long.
fry up.
Lost my appetite. Oh, that's the first. You really are shameless, aren't you? Have the balls to come up in here and ask me for help? What are you here to have an English breakfast, mate? Or are you here to inquire after my well-being? No, I think it's a pretty safe bet you're here for that, right? I got a lead on a rebel scroll. He's in London. Right now, Andrew, what can I do for you? How can I help you, my friend? You told me that you got a line on a scroll that's up in the US government. You think that implies that I should just sort of leap up and take this opportunity to just help you like that? I'm going to need you to
Fuck off.
use your words.
Okay.
Say the word. Help me, Talos.
You my only.
Useless without you.
Nope. It's not happening. I can't have a Coke with a fry up, man.
Must be Wetherspoons.
It's a pint. Pint to a fry up.
Pint of Coke.
Yeah.
Because
Lager.
I am useless without you.
He's definitely a scroll. Trying to smile too much. He's like, wait, I've got a photo of kids still at the road now.
Sorry. A fry up and a pint in a London pub is not the £10.
Yeah, I know. You wish it was.
The tune is a British sub. I know who to call.
Namor?
Whoever this is, you shouldn't have this number. First, I want an apology.
Sure.
It's like if she's taking that hour with her with the
Yeah.
camera on it.
Because you rather rudely
Right.
attached a nasty bug to
Oh,
my
there you go.
beloved hoot. There's a new name now. Nicholas Fury.
Neptune is planning to launch under UN delegation. That would mean World War III. At least one of Robert's rebels has infiltrated command. Can you make the call?
I'm dealing with my own infiltration at the moment. Somebody leaked
Oh.
the location of the butcher's shop. My hands are tied.
I think her boss is a scroll.
His name is Commodore Robert Fairbank.
Can I get a photo and address?
Absolutely. Shall I tell him you're on your way?
Yeah, tell him that.
Legal to drive and be on the phone.
He's American. He's Nick Fury. He doesn't care.
That's where Naval Command HQ is.
Oh, so British little
You
village.
know what? I don't get the whole dog thing. Just name me one other interspecies relationship where it's acceptable to clean up the other guy's poop.
Cleaning up your poop for the last 30-something years.
Oh, that's rich. That's really what you think? You mean cleaning up my mess?
You got a different take on it?
Oh, well, let's see. 1995, you were just a benchwarming nobody in a dumpy field office in Sheila.
I was ascending the ranks.
You didn't start ascending until me and 19 of my people signed on as your invisible spy network, please.
Still don't find out about
Every
Hydra.
time you were promoted,
Exactly.
it's like, we did that. Every enemy you sabotaged, an ally you leveraged with dirt, we did that. You're a smart and capable guy, Fury. But you gotta admit, your life got a hell of a lot more charm once I came into it. I don't even need to hear a bloody thank you from you.
Sounds like you do.
It's my pleasure, mate.
Yeah.
It's not rewrite history when the guy who helped write it with you the first time is sitting right next to you. What'd you step for? We're here.
Just waiting for you to finish your speech.
So I didn't realize
No,
that.
that's because you were too busy riding the we did that way.
Too many
You got no more
monologuing.
use you want to hear on my way?
Well, yes, I've got a book.
And
Hold
then
on.
I get to say, we did that.
I love that dynamic, man. It's hilarious. I mean, it kind of does make sense why how Fury got so much dirt on so many people that no one else could.
Didn't know you stepped out. Needed a break from the old ball and chain. Don't let her hear you say that.
Good position.
Worry about your own damn self.
Don't ever change.
So I just left you.
Stop breaking arms and hands.
Jesus. Oh, they're all scrolls. Crap.
It's a scroll, don't trust him.
It could be. Everyone's a scroll.
Come here, Talos.
Sorry, Nick. I was busy kicking Bob's ass.
Nobody calls me Nick.
Oh, wow.
When you had my son,
He's obviously a scroll then, because there's no way you can overpower
it's not
Talos.
a negotiation, Bob. Ah,
Find something to time up?
sure thing, boss.
Thanks for saving my life, Fury.
Just tell her
What
what
you
you
working on over there, Bob?
UN #1.
Yeah, pretty much got a
It's
nuke.
not Air Force One, is it?
The UN delegation that's
Oh,
flying up
okay,
to
fine, fine.
sort out the crisis. It's a bit overkill, isn't it? You can launch a surface-to-air missile or just nuke the plane with instead to make sure the job's done.
Yeah.
I guess if there's any scrolls in there, they won't die.
The message has been authenticated, Captain. Not obliged to strike. Take a sip of this. Calm your nerves.
It's vodka.
Look her at the taps. Jesus, he's London.
Kill my dad.
I just need your dad to do the right thing.
Can't seem to get old Bob here to listen to reason.
Oh, wow, he's got a silencer on his gun.
Call out that airstrike now.
I could protect you.
You couldn't protect yourself coming through that door. You're a shell of the general you used to be.
Why don't you shapeshift back into this piece of trash and call in an abort on that missile strike? Maybe because he's the only one who knows the code word. You got a code for us, Commodore?
These are Senko's orders. If you obey, or you'll be removed.
Could have led together.
Rather, offered you a partnership, we would have stood by you.
Stand with me now. Enough of this bull! I'm giving you 3 seconds. Give me the clue. I said, give me that gun.
Same when he's going to start shooting kneecaps. It's always the first place to go. There's a stealthy plane there.
Yeah.
Where are we? Who's in the?
Oh, who could be on this plane? You
Prepare to launch.
Getting close to showtime, then, Taylor.
Traitors like you are the reason people have been walking in exile for 30 years. You sicken me.
Shut up!
You can't even keep your daughter's loyalty. Or is she the spineless traitor feeding you information?
No, what?
Yeah, that's that was a bit shit.
He's a bit like Marty McFly when someone calls him chicken, isn't he?
Yeah.
He keeps just
he just keeps shooting.
yeah, he just keeps killing people with about his mum.
This is a whole different Back to the Future, that one.
It's heavy, man.
No one calls me chicken.
Robin, his launch termination password.
Oh, you can just go there and touch his head, right? Surely Gravik's going to know it's her, or he already does.
Good evening, friends.
How does it go?
Oh, yep, so she's definitely going to be,
That was worst reaction ever.
Yeah.
On the left.
count to 10 and then move. God, sounds like a Bond theme tune.
Both keys at the same time.
Well, I dread too, did you? Looks like they've been in there a while. His son's name?
Peter Piper.
You got it? Okay, now run.
This house is bitching.
Who's that?
That's a scientist,
Initiating go position.
isn't it?
Maybe. I guess that makes sense, right? That's why she wouldn't. So I thought these people, yeah.
They need like someone with human. Well,
I thought these people like made up faces and just became them, but actually they are actually.
This is Fairbanks. Abort. Exercise. Code word? Zachary.
Abort launch. Abort launch.
Punch that guy.
He's a scroll, right? He's on the
Yeah,
scroll,
yeah,
right?
yeah, I know.
That was close.
She's gonna get caught.
Yeah, 100%.
That just looked like somebody
no,
else.
They know it works, right? Yeah, well, exactly. Yeah, why don't you change into someone else? Yeah, 100%. Yeah, what did I say?
Just go to one of those guards and just leave.
Yeah.
Or even grab it, because no one would question it.
Gotta be hard for you to be fighting with him, and deep down in your bones, you believe in what he's doing. But he is. You still don't know me better than I. Not with Gravik, because I'm with you.
We've got green vehicles. I love it.
Purple go faster stroke then. So.
Now she's going to kill her off.
Why is it open? Where are the guards? Just waiting there for her.
He's going to show her his power now.
That sentence was going differently for a second.
Where else, okay?
I heard about the failed strike. Our men need exfiltration.
I didn't fail. That plane would have been valuable. Finding the traitor was essential.
Turn her up.
You can shoot me in the face.
No. You will look at me. Are you a leader of Skrulls or a worst enemy?
Holy crap, they actually killed her.
Wow.
Wow.
I didn't see that coming.
Nope.
No, I don't think they kill her off.
Everyone's fucking dead.
Yeah.
You're either a Skon or dead.
Yeah.
See the two options you
Or,
got.
or both, for a lot of reasons.
Yeah.
Damn, okay. And they just leave the body there as well.
Or does she know this and this is a fake out?
Well, she's got a body
Bulletproof
armor,
vest
and
on,
then
yeah.
can they do that? I
No,
mean,
you can't wear bulletproof vests.
no, no. Oh, because can she?
Go to the hospital, what is it? It's a big place where we can do it.
Yeah. It's on the corner right now. Who is she working for as well?
I'm trying to think, did the scroll the guy turned into, is that actually her or is it somebody else? I can't, it's really difficult to tell them.
Scroll watching, yeah.
Is that King's Cross?
Because watching Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, the train station they go to at the end is actually XL Centre.
Oh, right.
Oh, is it?
It's not a train station at all.
I don't remember this in any train station I've ever been to.
You haven't watched Lockout.
I see you.
Yeah.
Give me some time alone.
Proper British accents right here. These are naked selfies of Nick Fury, I swear to God.
Just a gun.
You just have one in the house? You just have to go all the way to here to get a gun. You can't just be like,
She might have been given a mission. Pick this package up and it's a gun.
St.
She's
James
like,
Church, 1 hour.
yeah.
I need to speak to Gravik.
Oh,
You're talking to me.
she can get her to kill Fury.
Oh, well, that's the end.
What?
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, how long was this?
Long time.
I mean, I can kind of see why she would do that. She thought Nick, she was there for Nick. He died and then came back, and then he wasn't there. So it's
Yeah,
like
I really hope they explain why he left. Because the whole thing of like, oh well, he didn't have the information he wanted to, so he just ran and hide doesn't seem very Nick Fury to me. He thought he would try harder than ever to try and get ahead again.
That's why I
Maybe
think
he's got a wife and everything else.
that's why I felt like he left Earth. Because he needed to keep an eye on it on a bigger picture. Would be my guess.
Yeah, but he's like everyone that trusted him now doesn't. Pretty much, even like tell us.
He doesn't care about that.
I think he does a little bit.
Even though
He's
he wants,
like
to be
wife.
he wants to be one step ahead of everybody else. That's his thing. Or 3 steps ahead.
Yeah, but it sounds like the only way he did that is because he had his network of scrolls feeding all the information.
that kind of devalues him as an awesome spy now as well, because he's like,
Yeah.
The only reason you got ahead was because you had a visible
Network of spies
a
doing it
spy.
for you.
Although they apparently, like you say, if they're going to address this, they can't have been that good if they didn't notice fucking Hydra.
Yes.
If they were infiltrating every level of government to a certain position,
Yeah.
they must have seen Hydra coming up through this. Sure.
Well, it could be that the people that knew were on Gravik's team side.
I think Gravik was that. Was he that early into it? This is since the blip.
Yeah.
Gravik started doing this. I think it's not like he's been doing it his whole. Before the blip, I think Gravik was working with Nick. And then since the blip, he's gone. Well, where have you been? Or maybe when he got back from the blip, and then he just disappeared. It's like, you know what? He's just building his army now. So it's been like how many years since the blip in this universe now? 4, 3. Technically, it's been like a couple of years.
A couple of years after release.
Yeah.
Well, it's the same amount of time period, isn't it? It's just forward.
Yeah,
It's been
so
4 years.
Yeah, since Endgame.
So yeah, it'd be 9 years, and he's not really been around.
Yeah, but I kind of feel like even maybe during the blip he wouldn't have changed. But it sounds like he's trying to build his army now, so that would have taken a couple of years. So it's not like he's been doing it for 20 years. But yeah, I don't know. It just as you say, it devalues Nick Fury as.
Yeah, but it could also be that they were never happy with Talos at the start, and then him blipping and disappearing, Nick Fury leaving. They're like, right, this is our opportunity. We can take over. And they knew about Hydra all that long, and they just didn't bother telling the humans.
Maybe.
Because maybe they thought they might be able to use them to get one up on them.
Yeah, I think we need more background on it because I feel like they had Fury's back all the way up till the blip.
It's either that or the people writing the show have forgotten about the Hydra infiltration completely,
Maybe.
and just haven't really worked it into the plot all that much.
Yeah, maybe. It's interesting as well that whole thing about blowing up the UN was just a test to try and weed out the person they already thought was the betrayer.
Well, he already knew that. In his heart, didn't he? That
I actually really like that he just shot her.
Yeah.
Because
I
watched Rogue Nation, right, and you've got Rebecca Ferguson is working for the MI6.
Yeah.
And
British spy.
and the guy from the Syndicate just tests her and tests her and tests her and tests her, and then she betrays him. It's like, well, if you're not sure, kill her and get somebody else. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like that's what he does, and it makes so much more sense.
More realistic.
Yeah.
He's quite clearly killed her mum on a similar whim in the past.
I don't think she's dead.
I don't think he maybe, yeah.
No, because he said that Talos said this in the first episode, said that you're
No, sorry, I mean Guy. I don't think she's dead.
I didn't do it.
I don't know. It just.
I kind of thought when he was panning off, she was going to sit up,
Yeah.
but she didn't. So I don't know.
You think if she's completely flipped like she had and knew she was in danger, she'd take the precautions.
I mean,
like, turn to someone else.
You also got Talos is like a little bit conflicted. Like Nick Fury said that I'm not sure why you're with me when you're not, because you must be conflicted because you believe in what he's doing, and he's like, because I'm friends with you. If he finds out that he killed his wife and now he's killed his daughter,
I mean, he mentioned his daughter's name. He put a knife into his hand.
And now he's going to find out he's killed her. He's going to go freaking mental.
Yeah, but I don't know. Can he take him? Like, he's now a Super Skrull, right?
Yeah, true.
Eventually, so.
Well, you can't take the guy that had the code. And he got overpowered.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So
is he going to have to take the same serum or whatever it is?
Become a Super Skrull.
Both of them.
That'd be cool.
That'd be a cool fight, right?
Yeah, make him a bit more of a. Yeah, I kind of feel like Talos as well. He obviously he wants his people to find a home, but he doesn't want to destroy the whole human race.
to
get it.
He wants to live in harmony.
Yeah. He wants to find a new home.
He's sitting in a pub eating a horrible fry-up, so clearly he likes England.
At least I don't even think he wants to stay on Earth. He wants to find another planet where they can live in peace. but he's not the kind of person that wants to destroy the entire human race just to take this planet.
I think he didn't really mention it, but he sort of got the impression last week that they've been looking for a new home. They've been trying to find one and can't.
Whatever,
but they are quite happy. Yeah,
Finland
doesn't exist. Yeah, they're quite happy to stay on Earth in disguise.
Yeah,
it's not like destroying their identity, but like they.
Well, like we sort of said at the beginning, I don't know if we were recording about Asgard. Can they just take a bit of somewhere and be like, this is new Skrull-Villia?
Yeah. And you can all agree. Greenland's a perfect name as well.
Yeah.
How much of Australia are they really using? It's just like...
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of countries you could. I mean, Canada.
Yeah,
there's lots of space in Canada.
Yeah,
like fine. Why
don't they? Most of them go and live in Russia, where it's all.
Nuclear
where no humans can live anyway.
Yeah.
They can live there fine.
Yeah, build a civilization there.
Yeah.
But yeah, they just very true. They just sort of seem to want to just destroy.
You could pay them to go and do some nuclear cleanup in Ukraine, in Chernobyl.
Yeah.
Like rebuild, because they're immune to all that stuff.
Yes,
exactly.
100%.
Perfect place.
Have that whole area that you can obviously.
We can't live there for thousands of years.
Give them all the tools to like knock it all down, start again. Yeah.
And then once you've, we pay you loads of money, you do that work for us, then you can have the land. Yeah.
100%, yeah, makes a lot of sense. But no, you go in hiding or destroy the whole human race. They're the only two choices.
It's not like, I understand that back in the 90s, before any of the Avengers stuff happened in this universe, aliens, oh my god, but we're, the Avengers, we've had the invasion of New York, the whole human race is aware that aliens exist.
Thanos snapped half the universe away. Yeah.
Like all the stuff that shit has gone down. The Asgardians living in
Norway.
They're in Norway, aren't they?
Yeah.
Somewhere
in Norway.
Yeah, Scandinavian country.
So it's like, we know it. The human knows aliens exist.
Yes,
like,
and I mean, I wouldn't mind, but also if they're obviously stronger, some of the military soldiers, you always then have them and the Asgardians. So if anyone else comes,
Earth is defended.
Earth is defended by an army,
especially as most of the Avengers are broken up.
Yeah. You've got the Asgardians and the Skrulls that can go. This is our planet as well. Please go away, Galactus.
It's closed today.
Earth is closed today. Exactly. I mean, it'd be great. But it's interesting. It's one of these things where because Marvel is that big now, trying to write a story, you have to think about all these other things that have happened. It gets very convoluted.
It's just like you say as well. Like I said at the start, you've got the remains of that Eternals poking out of the Earth, the Celestial.
I mean, I think I read somewhere where apparently it went back under after it stopped or something.
I had the rumor they were going to turn it into what's the mutant island in the comic?
Geonosis.
Yeah. So maybe if the mutants ever come into the universe,
just live on a celestial's head.
Yeah. But like again, that's a piece of land you could do something with.
Maybe where the Skrulls go.
Yeah.
Go do what Magneto did. Just build an asteroid. Do Asteroid M. Yeah. Asteroid S.
Asteroid S.
I think we discussed that already, right?
Yeah.
We have, right? Yeah. Asteroid S. Yeah. Makes total sense. Go live on the moon. Like get the immortal. What are they called? The immortal. Who's Black Hand? Who does he get? Black Bolt.
Black Bolt. Yes.
No, not Immortals. What are they called?
Inhumans.
Inhumans.
I was going to say the Incredibles.
Yeah, I mean, it could be Incredibles. Yeah, Inhumans. Move them off the moon.
That's why I thought as well why Fury went and had Sabre in space, because he could then find another planet for them.
Yeah. But maybe not.
Also, I'm just wondering as well, like, they keep mentioning that people went away during the blip. Did the Skrulls get blipped too? The ones that were on Earth?
I thought it's random, right? I think half of it. Oh, wait. They just live on Thanos' little farm planet that he doesn't need anymore.
Yeah.
That's right there. It's a lovely little planet. Thanos doesn't need it. They live there.
No, I was just thinking
it's a great place.
Like,
you can literally start again. It's just all like not untouched.
The way they've done Gravik as a soldier who's never really gotten over war, because when he was introduced last episode, he was like, "I fought my way out, killed his guards." So he's never really gotten that. Obviously, that scene in the museum where he's like, "Yeah, I'm a soldier."
Yeah, I'd rather die. Yeah, running written in blood or whatever. Yeah.
But like, is the only reason he's risen that far in the ranks of the Skrulls because half of them went during the blip as well. So not only have they not got a home, and not only is Nick dead, but their people's been decimated too. They're like, well, we've got to do something.
Yeah, maybe.
That's why he steps up.
Maybe. I'm really curious to see if he because we're assuming he's taken the serum, right? Because he did the extremis.
Yeah, he
graphic
extremis
to his
hand back together.
So I'm really curious to see if we get to see him at full power. And I say maybe Talos will have to do the same thing. That'd be really cool. That'd be a cool fight.
Because nobody else in this show can take him.
No.
Would be my guess.
Unless you get Rhodey in his War Machine armour and Beaver, then that's going to be a stretch because...
Yeah, I know.
Well, yeah, it's Extremis, right? But Extremis, Groot, and then super strength of other people. Like, there's no way... Interesting. I always just get like, this is just me being real dumb as well, because I didn't until she walked down that thing. We saw like the Prime Minister and the anchor guy and other stuff. I always thought
that they'd grown up in those roles.
That they were just like made up a face and then just like infiltrated it that way, rather than being like, oh, you were the Prime Minister, come here, swap you over, go back. Because being the leaders, you didn't think that they're not trying to go for war. They were just in power because they like worked their way up. But obviously,
because it's like when they back in '97, it looked like they transformed into younger versions of them.
Yeah. So I thought as well. So it's like they just made up a face and go, right, this is me now.
That was Nick's original thing, wasn't it? It was like you each take on a new personality, and that becomes you permanently. And you become a new person. And you're going to infiltrate all these little government agencies and work your way up. But I guess maybe that changed with the blip again, and they.
But that's the council that it doesn't want to go to war.
Yeah.
But those people are in the bunker. I think that might be a bad writing because those people are in the bunker with Gravik.
Well, I mean, unless you've...
Why?
Because you can't have... Well, we supposedly have democracy in the UK, politicals, but every 5 years we've got a new PM.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't have one person rise up to only take 5 years. You'd need to have...
Changes
every time the PM changes, you need to kidnap her and replace them. So it's the same scroll.
Maybe. Okay, yeah, I suppose. Because it's weird why the real them is in Gravik's basement.
Yeah, no, I thought like you did that when they said about the whole you grow up that you've got this network of people that have grown up with this face.
Yeah, and work their way
deliberately work their way into
rather than just being like, oh, I'll take your face and
it'd work with the anchor, but like you said, it wouldn't work with the Prime Minister.
Yeah. Well, the UN guy, I guess you can't be a UN guy forever. Maybe you can. Yeah, it's just weird. It's just a weird thing of why they're in the basement of that place. Maybe they're just bad writing. It makes no sense. It just makes no sense why they're in, because they've only just agreed to follow Gravik. Why the real them is in that place? Don't know. Anyway, doesn't matter. It's just a nitpick.
Unless they will, the council was always kind of on Gravik's side. They've literally in the last few years just done that. Like the other people were somewhere else, but.
I mean, it could be that they were in power before they could get there, and then when they blipped, they took them.
Yeah.
And then when they came back, they kidnapped him.
Yeah, true. Yeah, if you
again,
if the UK PM was blipped, and then
so no, they're not running around free.
Yeah,
but so if the Prime Minister's Prime Minister, right? Then she gets blipped.
Yeah. And
you go, I'm going to become.
Suddenly another one comes back.
Why you come back? Oh shit!
But why give it to this terrorist guy Gravik? Oh, just take that real body and just leave it. Okay, you look after it. Just put it there.
They need the memories, don't they?
Was that the only technology place they got to store them? Must have loads. There's 1 million scrolls. You'd say all 1 million of them are in that basement. Don't think so. Must be all over the world. Like those little places to store them, to store people. So why? Anyway, doesn't matter. I'm just nitpicking. Doesn't matter. It's interesting though.
Unless the original humans were involved, and then Gravik wanted to overpower the other one, and then he replaced them. So they were originally, and he's gone, no, I'm going to replace them with my own people, and then that's how I become powerful. That's why they agreed to join him.
Maybe.
Because before they were like, no.
They were just normal scrolls, and then they went, well,
no, we were humans or whatever.
Yeah, they went, no, so I went, alright, well, I'll swap you out.
That's good.
That's good. Good theory. It's interesting, right? I mean, they're not going to finish this series with a World War III.
No.
But it'll be interesting to see how they stop it. Because at the moment, as you say, there's no way to stop Gravik. Literally, the spy is now dead. His daughter's dead. He's a super Skrull.
Or maybe somebody finds her, because she's not that far out from the compound, right?
Yeah.
They then bring her...
The guy who she brought in at the beginning with the checkered shirt, the hat?
Yeah, he brings her back. Scientist puts her in the thing and she becomes the other Super Skrull. They do it to bring her back using the Extremis thing.
Yeah. Could it even be that she's already done it to herself? Like she was spying on all that stuff, she was doing like research on the computer. She might have found out what it was all about.
And done it to herself.
So she wakes up when
she wakes up again. It takes a while for the bullet to heal her.
Yeah, because Extremis is...
It's either she's already done it, or someone's going to see her outside,
and do it
pull her in, and then put her in to bring her back to life. Would be my guess.
Yeah.
Because she's a big character.
Big actress.
To bring in for three episodes and kill her off.
Well, they killed Kobe Smulders off in one episode, so... as much as I'd like her to not be dead, I think that's actually her dead. So. Yeah,
but the reason why she's in this is because she's been in everything else before.
Yeah.
But she's new for this show. Why cast such a big actress?
Yeah. Yeah, very true.
You can cast anybody.
Maybe she's a big Marvel fan. Or she got paid that much money. So it'll only be 3 episodes, but it'll be worth it. Jim Shark, big paycheck. I love it. Well, I guess we'll find out next week. Very interested. So everyone, that was episode 3 of Secret Invasion. Comment below, let us know your thoughts, theories, and what you think is going to happen in the remaining episodes. I'd always love to chat with you guys on it. If you want to see the full reaction of this, head over to our Patreon. We have full reaction of this episode, the rest of this season, and all the other shows we react to. We're also on social media, so links are in the description below for them. And we also do a podcast. And we listen to podcasts, type in Legends Podcast, and you'll find us there. And we'll see you very soon for another reaction.